Hello folks, welcome to episode 2 of our 15th season here at RFC Liege. I am the Custard Prophet, and we've had a few people who have said this might be the season where we push on. Oh. It's not. It really isn't. Oh dear. Yeah, so we'll get into that in a second, but hopefully you might have noticed, if you're just watching this series and maybe not any of the others, you might notice a little bit of a difference in terms of the face cam versus this one versus the last one, and that difference is the lighting. I have two new lights who are beaming into my face, which is rather cool. So I've got them to hopefully make me a little bit more visible, and I don't have to work with bedside tables anymore, which is a lot better. I mean, the lamp that I was using is, I've got that on just for when these are off, and it's kind of ridiculously dim in comparison. So this is awesome. Let's get into the bad news though. Yeah, I was convinced, like many of you, that this season was gonna be the one. And it's just not happened, and I don't know why. This game here against Eupen, so we saw the game against Charleroi, we looked really good for about 60 minutes, and then all of a sudden just went to pieces. So we then played Eupen, one of the promoted sides, and I was hoping to maybe get a win here. My God, did we deserve it? Yes, we did. Look at this, absolutely FM'd in this game. They had one shot on target, which they scored. We had 13 shots on target, an XG of 2. And couldn't score a goal. So yeah, a little bit frustrated with that. Defensively there was some good numbers, but yeah, I'm not happy with my left back, right back at the minute. They are really not playing well, and I'm not sure what to do about it. We played standard then and got absolutely smashed 5-0 away. I wasn't expecting to win, but I wasn't expecting to be completely humiliated. Away against Kortrijk, this was a good result. Well, this was a good performance, not a good result. We lost 1-0. They did win the league last year, so that's not an easy one. You can see they massively deserved it, but we held out for a long period, and in the end gave up a goal. So I was fairly happy with that. And against STVV, we looked for all the world like we're going to win the game. We went 2-0 up, but then quickly afterwards, within 10 minutes, they were back 2-2. So a little bit frustrating there, but it is a point on the board. And then we've just played OHL away from home and lost that 3-1. Gerard with a goal, but we conceded 2 late goals from then, which was, you know, gutting considering the situation we're in. So we are coming back, as I said, for the Belgian Cup 6th round. We've been a bit lucky here. We're playing Lyra Liege, but I think this is so important because we need to get the victory. So I think this will be an important one. We've got a tough run of games coming up. We've got Club Brugge at home, Genk away, then Liège, which is a winnable game, Union, who are doing well this year. So maybe oh dear me, it doesn't get easier. Anderlecht, and then we're sort of Vaslin, Beveren and Mechelen, where we hopefully will get something out of, but it's not looking hopeful at the minute, and I don't really know what to do because the players we brought in should have made a difference, and if anything, they've made the team much worse. Let's see how we do against Liège, and maybe we can maybe we're feeling a little bit better about things at the end of this. See you in a second. So we are going to be taking this very seriously. For this game alone, we are going to be playing, we'll start on a balanced approach. We're going to leave my assistants to do opposition instructions. They're coming at us with a 4-4-2, but we have made some alterations to the team. So let's have a look at what we have done. So Otto is back from injury, and he's not really done very well. I think that's because we had to bring him back a little bit more quickly than I'd hoped. Behind him is playing Nanar, not been particularly brilliant, but he's probably the best player that we've got XG wise. Van Dam on the right side, Demo's come back in on the left side, and then we've got Jacques Watt and Robert. So we're giving Robert an opportunity. I don't think he's played an awful lot. No, he has had a game. We're playing Jacques Watt as an advanced playmaker. I had a comment on a previous video, I forget who it was, apologies, who mentioned that deep line playmakers are not that strong in this game, and maybe pushing him up to an advanced playmaker might make a little bit of a difference. So we'll have a go with that and see how that works. And then at left back, we've got Picard. Lafarge has been injured for quite some time. On right back, we've got Mienga. And then Giastathis and Jewel are going to play in the centre with Fernandez in goal. It's essentially a first team squad. We're not playing around with this. We're trying to get a win. We're trying to get a win however we possibly can. Right then, so let's see how we do. It's going to be hopefully more straightforward, but you never know. I've lost a lot of these games, these league games, these cup games where we're expected to win. We've not done particularly well in them. So I'm going to encourage the team. We're going to start on a balanced approach and we'll see how we get on. We might go 4-4-2. I've got Van Herk on the bench, so that's a possibility. And we've got a good possession here, so we will be just going to put work the ball in the box. I think that's probably worthwhile doing, and might take pass into space off, seeing how well we're passing the ball about. Well, 30 minutes in, and we've had just a single shot, which is just ridiculous. I'm going to take work the ball in the box off, but I'm not going to have shoot on sight. We're going to try and play a little bit wider. I'm going to take pass into space off. I don't think we necessarily need that. We should be able to be a little bit more expressive against this team, and we're going to press up a little bit. Press the line a little bit, and we'll go positive just to try and push this team a little bit more. But not seeing much from us at the minute. Chance for them, Reinders. We've managed to clear it. It's into Diaby. Are we going to win the ball off them? They've played it across. We've not seen anything yet from the Liege boys. It's really been quite poor. We didn't even run for that. That was really poor. Ball in. And wow, the goalkeeper goes in for it, but De Kock fires over the top with a header. So we've looked second best into this, and this really sums up what's been going on. In fact, this is not what I was expecting at all. I was hoping for something a little bit more straightforward, but XG wise they have been all over us. Well, we've reached half time. We had a couple of shots towards the end there, but it's 0-0, and to be perfectly honest, it's been pretty pathetic. So we are going to go 2 up top. We're going to try Otto as the advanced forward, and we're going to bring Van Herk here on, not as a deep line forward, but as a target man on attack, and we'll see how that works. So we are having a few chances now. We are creating a little bit more with the 2 up top, which is good. Demo has done very little, so we're going to bring Gerard on, and what we will do on this side, we will look for the overlap just on the left side with the so we'll push him on slightly more attacking. He's going to play on the inside, and we're going to overlap on that left side. Just try and overload them a little bit there. We've got some quality and we need to use it. Highlight, finally, Huber. We've not seen a highlight for us, but it's gone to them. But Duel back to Fernandez. That's a nice header. And it's into Jacques. Is he going to find a pass? He does. It's Gerard. Run down the left side. Is there a chance here? Ball in. That's pretty terrible ball. Nobody there. It's Mayenga. You can see where the rain is affecting the game a little bit. Van Herk into Nana. Jacques. Ball in. Nana. Oh, it's tipped wide. No, it wasn't. It was pushed wide by Nana. Well, that was the chance of the game. That was. And we didn't score. Last season, he was putting all those away. I think what we can say is actually going 2 up top has made a big difference this half. So we've got a few knackered looking players. We'll bring Carré on, who can play very effectively in all roles in that centre. That's a very, very nice player to have. So we're into extra time. We had 11 shots there. They're 9. Not particularly great. You can see they were they picked up 5 yellow cards, so that ain't ideal. Second half has been much better than the first, but we've still got a way to go to get out of this. looks like we're getting a good few nice ratings. Hopefully, we might actually have chance to bring Nana off and bring Coleman on. We do have an extra sub, which we will make at this point. Let's go. Well, half time, we've had a good few shots. XG's creeping up. I think we had the better of that. They're certainly picking up more and more yellow cards, but not breaking them down. We've not had a highlight. And we tweaked some roles at the end there, just trying to get Otto in the game. We've made him a poacher, but we've got a chance potentially here if they can get the ball away. They have. And Verbeek is coming through. Is Fernandez going to be able to... he puts him off. Oh my God. Completely almost gave it away there, right at the end. I just want to score a goal. Please. So we've got to penalties. Well, right. Well, I think Philip Otto obviously needs to take a penalty. Van Herk, a good penalty taker as well. I think we'll bring Gerard on. There's no one looking nervous, which is good. Maybe Jesse Roberts. I don't really want to have the centre-back taking the final penalty. That just worries me. Carre, I trust him. I don't know why, and maybe I'm wrong too, but the two defensive midfielders taking the last two penalties, that's probably an error, isn't it? Let's go. Let's pump. Let's hands together, looking. Try to relax, be decisive. You know where you're putting your penalty. Lots of people looking calm, nobody looking nervous. That pleases me. Hopefully they're looking nervous. So Adala steps up. First penalty shootout I think I've had, at least on live combat. It's into the back of the net from Liege. A good, solid penalty. Goalkeeper doesn't move. And it's Van Herk from the spot. He does find the bottom corner. He's scored a lot of penalties for us. That's good. Right, Bellman's. Take it with the right foot. And Fernandez just dives out of the way. I mean, just stand there, mate. Stand there and catch it. Otto, this one I would hope was a given. He's a very, very strong penalty taker. With his left foot, very left-footed, and he finishes it beautifully. 2-2. That was a nice penalty. It's Diaby. We haven't looked like saving one yet. And Fernandez just dives on the spot. Unless Liege missed the target, I can't see Fernandez stopping it. Even if it is straight at him, I think it'll just bounce in. Gerard hits the bloody post. Oh, no. We're going to get a bit of luck. Gifami. We can't lose again. And he dives out the way again. Oh, my. And now we've got our two... defensive midfielders coming in now. Robert... the Tahitian. Oh, dear me. Again, are we going to go out? It's a nice penalty. It is a nice penalty. I'll give him that. So this is for the win. And it's Janssen. Fernandez has to do something. He has done 0 for the first 4 penalties. Dived out of the way of 2 and got nowhere near the other 2. So... it's all on Janssen, and it's in the same place. Another good penalty, and they win 5-3. Another loss for Liege, and we cannot score a goal. We cannot score a goal. So, despite all that, you look at it, lots and lots of good average ratings there. Look at the centre-backs completely dominated it. Robert with a good performance there. I think I will be playing him in there again. Fernandez did well in goal. So maybe 2 up top is the way to go, and that's maybe what we'll do in the future. Probably not in the next game because we've got to play Club Bruges, but at least that gives us a little bit of hope. But that's going to take an awful lot away in terms of morale. Let's see what people say. I don't think I can say that. yeah, just one of those days is probably the thing to say. But we should have done better. We should have been playing better there. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. We put our strongest side out and we still lost to Lyra Liege, who are 2 divisions below us. It's pretty ropey, that is. Yeah, I think going forward we will be playing Otto. We're going to play Otto as a poacher and Van Dam as a target man on attack. That's going to be what we're going to try to get. I will play Jacques there. It does leave us open, but I think probably with Gerard on the left side. I think that is what I'm going to look to do going forward. Let me know what you think about that. What you think about kind of what's been going on here. What you think I can do to put this right? Because I'm not quite sure what the issue is. We've kind of finished last season brilliantly well, and we've started this season, and we just cannot get a goal for love nor money, despite having brought in someone who I think should be a really good goal scorer so far. I mean, he has not had many games. He's played 4 games, and he's got an XG actually of 1.50 in those 4 games, and he's still yet to score a goal. So that's not great. He should be doing a lot better. Anyway, folks, let me know what you think. If you are enjoying the episode, and hope we can pick things back up, hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one, where we will no longer be in the bottom 2, guaranteed. See you then. Goodbye.